Hello and welcome to this new exciting tutorial where we are going to be learning how to use Notion AI. Notion AI gives you access to the limitless power of AI right inside Notion. It works faster, writes better, and thinks bigger. So you will go to notion.ai and I'll be leaving the link in the description of this video. And with Notion AI, you are able to pick action items from a piece of writing that it generates for you. It can also give you summaries for what has been written, and this summary can be done within seconds. And then it can also give you takeaways such that you can get the important things from the research, from sales, from calls, and all this is done at the speed of lightning. So with Notion AI, you can improve writing like a one-click photo editor, but for your words. So you're able to adjust many things with Notion AI. For instance, you can fix spelling and grammar. You can also translate, and I'll be showing you how to do that. You can also edit the voice and the tone using Notion AI. You can make some work either shorter or longer. You can make it also explain, especially technical jargons, and make it rewrite that for everyone to understand. That is also, you can also tell Notion AI to simplify the language. I'll be showing you all that. So for the charges, you notice here we have monthly price, that is $10 per one person. For Notion AI, we have Grammarly Premium, ChatGPT Plus, and Jasper. So you compare that, you notice that Notion AI is cheaper. If you compare it with all these others, you notice that it will be cheaper, and it helps you do all this. How do you access Notion AI? You go to notion.ai, and then you'll click here on login. You'll click login at the top right corner, and then you'll be required to log in with your email. And once you log in with your email, it will ask you basic questions on how you want to use it. Is it for personal or commercial use? You will do that. And of course, after you log in, you'll get an access code sent to your email for you to activate that so that you'll be able to access Notion AI. You'll now be taken to the homepage of Notion AI, and this is how it looks like. So you'll simply scroll down. You notice these are samples that I had done previously, so I'll just scroll down to a new one to show you how to use that. So you'll simply click on that part to type, and then you can use slash to give commands. You notice now I can select what I want. Is it a text, a page, to-do list, or a heading? Then if I scroll down, you notice I have other things like a table, bulleted list, numbered list, toggle list, and all that. So I can use the slash to access all these commands, and I'll be showing you how to access that. Number two way, I can simply type directly without using those commands. So let me just type that directly. I'll ask the Notion AI to write the advantages of using Adobe Premiere Pro. So to use Notion.ai, I'll put the stroke, then I select what I want it to do. Is it a heading? Is it a numbered list? And all that. So in this case, let me just select bulleted list, and then I'll press the space, and then I paste the question, write the advantages of using Adobe Premiere Pro. Then I'll click on send to AI, and it's writing. You notice how fast that was done. Adobe Premiere Pro is a powerful video editing software that offers several advantages, including, then it has now given me the seamless integration with Adobe Creative Cloud applications, ability to edit and export high-quality videos and audios, advanced color correction and grading tools. So I believe this should be a good one, especially for content writers, so that it helps you to generate this in an easy way. So if I'm satisfied with this one, that's okay. I can click on done, but I can also ask AI to continue writing. So I can click on continue writing. I can also click on make longer. I can also tell the AI to try again. So in this case, I'll just write here, continue writing, and AI will continue writing. So you notice now it has explained all this. So that's how I can now generate text and get info from Notion AI. Now to show you the next feature, I'll select all this text that has been generated, and then I'll come on the top left here, and then I'll click on Ask AI. so that now I'm able to access these other commands here. You notice I can improve the writing, I can fix spelling and grammar, I can make shorter, I can change the tone. So let's do a different example so that once we change all that, we are able to see that. So I'll give it a different instruction, put the stroke, then I need it to give me a text, and then the text here is write a love poem, and then I'll send that. AI is now writing, and there it is. So here is our love poem. Love is a gentle breeze that fills the air. It lifts up and carries us with care. It's a melody that soothes the soul and makes us feel that we are whole. So you notice it has written very well. So if I now click on that poem, then I come to Ask AI, I'm now able to change a few other things. For instance, I can make it shorter. I just click on Make Shorter, and AI is writing. You now notice how short our poem has become. Love is a gentle breeze, so you notice the length of our poem has really changed. It's that short. I'm going to copy this poem, then I'll replace selection so that I can get my first text there, and then I'm going to deliberately change spellings here and there so that it can have issues. I'll put double N for gentle, and breeze I'll remove Z and put X, and then for uplifts I'll put V there, so that now I can check the spelling used for Notion AI if it can help me correct the spellings. So I've already changed this one, especially for line 1, so that we can be able to access that. So I'll now select my text again, and then I'll come to Ask AI, and then I'll click on Fix Spelling and Grammar. AI is writing. Good. You now notice here is our line 1. Love is a gentle with double N, breeze with X, and look at the correction. Gentle is now correct here, breeze is now correct here, VTS at the end, it has changed that to uplifts us. So that is how you can use the spelling correction thing. So I'm now satisfied with the correction. Let me just select that text again, the corrected version. Let me first click on Replace. Let me click on Replace so that I can use now the corrected version. Then let me give it a command on selection of editing softwares, how to select an editing software. So, and here it has generated an article on how to select a video editing software. It writes here, while selecting a video editing software, consider the following factors: price. Then it has explained video editing software can range from free to several $1,000s. Then it goes to price, it goes to the features, compatibility, and all that. So it's a well done article. So let me click on Replace so that I can access it. So now, if I select this article here, then I ask AI to generate for me action item, to find action items. I click on that. AI is writing. You notice now it generates action items. Determine the budget. Look for a software that is easy to use. Look for a software that has features that match your needs, and so on. So again, you notice now I'm happy with that. I can click on Replace so that now I have it as action items. Next, let us change the tone. So I'll ask Notion AI to write a story about a squirrel. And you notice it has written a nice long story. Once upon a time, you notice how long even it is. Once upon a time in a dense forest, there lived a playful squirrel named Tumek. Numek was always jumping from branch to branch, and then it has written all that. So I want now to change the tone. So I select it up to there. Then I'll ask AI, and then I'll select on change tone here. So that for the change tone, I can decide to make it professional, casual, straightforward, and all that. So I'll decide to make it confident. So compare the first paragraph first, then we can look at that. Once upon a time in the dense forest, there lived a playful squirrel named Newteg and all that. So let me click on confident. Then we see what will be generated for all that. So you notice it's generating there. So it's done. Let me compare the first sentence here. In a dense forest once lived a playful squirrel named Nutmeg. So you notice that is different from the one on top here. Once upon a time in a dense forest there lived a playful squirrel. So we have basically changed the confidence and the tone of that into confidence tone. So I can decide to use more commands here. I can replace the selection so that I can now use the new text here. Then I can click on Ask AI and then I say make shorter. It can make that shorter just like we did with the other one. You see now, once that it's actually summarized that into one paragraph. So it has made it shorter. So I can click on replace selection so that I can now continue working with this one. If I can ask AI to translate this, I simply click on Ask AI and then I type there translate. So if I just click on translate, you notice the languages that I have access to. Let me translate that to French. And there it is. I don't know how to read French, neither do I speak French. But you notice it has translated it into this language that I selected. So I'll click on replace selection. Now I have my selection in French and I cannot read that. So I will take it back to English. I'll click on translate. Then I can decide that will now be English. And definitely it takes me back to where I began. If I select on that, I can do other things here. I can find action items. I can continue writing. I can give it as an outline. I can do all these brainstorm ideas, blog posts, and all that. I can also add divisions here. And now I have my story there. So I can highlight that. And then I'm now able to access all these. I can make it bold. I can make it italics. I can do all that I want with it. And then on these three dots here, I can now decide what to do with it. I can copy the link to block. I can turn it into a page. I can change the color and all that. So you notice I can do all that on this side. So that is how you use Notion AI. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.